Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, coming at you with another video. And today's video, I want to talk about maybe a contentious topic. I don't know, but I've been seeing a few videos that are coming up on like my YouTube Shorts feed, and I just want to give my 2 cents about it. On Sonic versus Goku, and I'm just going to come out and say it, there is no way Goku could beat Sonic in a fight. There's just no way. If you're talking like just prime game Sonic, like there might be other Sonic spin-offs that he might be able to beat, maybe like Sonic Prime Sonic from the Netflix show, or maybe even like movie Sonic, you might be able to make an argument. But if we are straight up talking game Sonic, there is absolutely no possible way Goku is beating Sonic. And I have 3 main points that I want to make. And now, before I even get into the video, I'm not a power scaler, but there's just no way. And I know both Dragon Ball Z and Sonic, they are both like 2 of my favorite franchises in the world. So I know I am well versed in both. And being well versed in both, that's how I know Sonic will beat Goku. And there's 3 main points I want to talk about. The first point is Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is like Goku's like ultimate form as of right now. Maybe you can argue that new Super Saiyan 4 and Daima maybe is more powerful, but really UI is Goku's ultimate form. And basically when it breaks down, the biggest perk of that form is the fact that Goku's body moves autonomously without thought. So Goku doesn't have to think about how to like dodge or hit or things like that. His body just acts independently. Now when you think of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic in his base form is pretty much always in Ultra Instinct. Now he might not have the power boost, but Sonic has good enough reflexes and like good enough perception to basically consider him into like having UI all of the time. Like Sonic has insane like reflexes, and even if he has to like think about it for a split second where his body's not automatically moving, which I'd even argue his body would automatically move to like dodge and stuff like that, just because that's how fine-tuned Sonic's reflexes are. So base Sonic is pretty much has the biggest perk that UI gives Goku. Now, another point I want to make, so that was point 1. Sonic is basically just in like UI alone in his base form. Not actually, but enough where you could say, yeah, Sonic's reflexes and fighting style probably is comparable to UI. Maybe not power-wise, but definitely like that ability. So that's point 1. Point 2 is Sonic has insane durability. Because I see a lot of people ask, like, well, Sonic will just get hit with like a Kamehameha or a Spirit Bomb and just be done. Sonic could probably tank a full-powered Spirit Bomb and still be in fighting shape. Sonic's durability is in-fucking-sane. Like, he's almost never hurt. Like, and here's the thing is, it's like, well, you know, like, Goku, like, hits super hard. They get hit through, like, buildings and mountains. So does Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, he can take a fucking beating, dude. Like, Sonic could probably spin dash through a full-powered Kamehameha. Like, that is just how fucking durable Sonic the Hedgehog is. It's insane. And not only is, like, he's super durable, he can move at, like, light speed in his base form. It's not, like, supersonic form, that's the 3rd point. But, like, in his base form, he can move at, like, light speed. The fact that he's able to do that, like, his durability is just insane. I don't think Goku has a single attack that would be able to defeat Sonic the Hedgehog. He just is not powerful enough to land a killing blow. Maybe you could make the argument that Goku would could use instant transmission to send Sonic into the sun, but then it's like Goku dies too because he has to go with Sonic into the sun, and Sonic has been proven he can breathe in space. Why that is a thing, I don't know, but there's plenty of space levels where Sonic is just out in outer space running around and still being able to breathe somehow. So that's probably a thing. But other than that, so like Sonic's durability, I truly don't believe Goku has a strong enough attack to finish the job. I just don't. And then the third point I want to bring up is Supersonic. Now, people like kind of associate Supersonic with Super Saiyan, which is a thing, but power level wise, Supersonic outclasses even like UI. UI, Kaioken times 20, Super Saiyan 4. Like, Goku can't get powerful enough to take on Supersonic. Mainly because when Sonic goes Supersonic, he has infinite power. Not just like a power limit. It's limitless. Sonic can tap into an infinite amount of energy to fight whoever. And Sonic's good with his supersonic form. It's not like a form where it's like Super Saiyan 3 where like Goku can't really like manage it all that well, so he can only turn into it for like a short time. Or no, like Sonic has mastered the supersonic form. So there's really no downtime. The only downside is the time limit. So Sonic usually generally has around like 50 rings to stay in it. But again, going off like Sonic Frontiers, he can maintain the form for quite a bit. And again, like fighting someone who has infinite power, just an endless amount of power, Goku can't do anything about it. And here's another factor of Supersonic that people rarely talk about, but it is a thing, is that Supersonic not only heals Sonic, like say like Sonic could actually be dead, but if he triggers the Supersonic transformation, even in death, it'll bring him back to life and at full health. And another thing is when Sonic reverts out of Supersonic, he is completely healed and at 100%. So, just the way this fight would go would be like Goku would fight Sonic. They'd probably be somewhat evenly matched. Goku would have to power up quite a bit to fight base Sonic, but eventually it would get to a point where Goku would push Sonic to transform into Supersonic. Then Goku would have to fight a fully powered Supersonic. And even if he survives that, which he wouldn't, then after Sonic reverts back, he has to fight a fully refreshed, ready to 100% Sonic the Hedgehog again. So again, it's like Goku just, on a whole, does not have the stamina or endurance to win a fight with Sonic the Hedgehog. And I doubt Goku would be able to land a finishing decisive blow on Sonic. And even if he did, he would have to land it first, then Sonic would have the option to turn Supersonic, and then he'd have to 10 with Supersonic, and then 10 with a fully fledged 100% Sonic after the Supersonic fight. So again, Goku does not have the endurance or stamina, and not even talking about like Sonic's endurance or stamina, Sonic literally can go fighting for weeks on end. Goku can't last that long. Even like in the Tournament of Power, that was like a 40-minute, like an under an hour tournament. And it's just like Goku was like barely made it out. Now there was some extreme fighting in that. But again, it's just like Sonic could handle that level of fighting for like a week. Where Goku could barely handle it for about an hour. That is how insanely strong Sonic is. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. There is absolutely no way Goku could beat Sonic the Hedgehog. Even though I love Goku, there is just no possible way Goku would have a chance in hell of beating Sonic. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Love to talk to you guys about it. Other than that, I'm Shin0525, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.